Hey everybody, it's Leslie and I wanted to pop on real quick and do a little bit of some sharing with you on one of our products that we have. And there's a lot of the different silicone mold shapes, but the silicone molds that Tupperware makes, I wanted to talk a little bit about this. I have now gotten so used to, this is my go-to for all of my baking needs, whether I'm doing cupcakes or cakes, round cakes. Like I've got all sorts of different mold shapes and sizes. I've got a handful of them here just to show you. I cook with these all the time. There's probably water on here right now because I did just wash them again because I was baking earlier. But I wanted to show you, these are how, and if you look, they're nice and soft. If you were to store them, you could roll them up. It doesn't really matter. They always will return to their proper shape. Keeping them nice and washed after you're done. What I love is that I do not have to spray the insides of these when I'm making muffins, cupcakes, any kind of a treat that I'm actually doing. And that goes with any of the different shapes, whether it's the smaller rectangular or the larger. I have some small rounds as well. And I have the molds that, like for me, this is about chocolate molds or peppermint candy. Like for the holidays, I'm gonna make swizzle sticks with these. This particular mold, I have the sheet. And I love this because it's got the markings, so I can approximately get an idea of when I'm spacing evenly when I'm putting cookies on here. I have a waffle mold, which you can use to actually make waffles, but you can also make holiday treats with them, make ice cream sandwiches, all sorts of different things that you can create with the waffle molds. Making the waffles and then turning it into an ice cream sandwich, whatever. I have a second one of these. I also have these, which is going to be starting to be used soon too, and these are for making the chocolate bombs. Now these don't come out very often, so when they do, they are a hot commodity and disappear quickly. So if at any point in time you ever see that there's molds, grab them. Unless they're in the catalog, they're usually up for just a short period of time and they sell out quickly. Now the chocolate bombs, my son is excited because you paint the inside of these with the chocolates, you fill them with all the necessary ingredients and put them together, and you can give them as gifts or use them for your holiday season around the house, which is what my son's plans are with them. Now they do all come with an instruction sheet. It talks about what you can and can't do with them, how to care for them, all of that kind of thing. The cool thing is you can actually use these things in the microwave too. Be cautious though, you want to make sure that you're following very careful directions on those. Don't go full high heat for an elongated period of time. You can actually damage them and they won't be covered with warranty if you do that. So one of the big and most common questions is, are they stable enough that you can put them in the oven without assistance? And the answer really is no. Especially like if you're looking at these sheets. Obviously if I'm lifting it right now and you see me doing this and it's like folding in half, you'll know the answer. So let me show you with this particular one how I actually put this one in the oven. I have a couple of my old cookie sheets. Don't use them very often. They're very, very seasoned. And so what I do with this, because if I do it on this side, it ends up bending the edges. It's not a perfect fit. But it doesn't actually matter when I'm doing it like this. I have never had an issue. I put it in the oven upside down on this. It means I have no pan. I have no stuck product afterwards. The cookies come right off. It's fantastic, and cleanup is super simple. A little bit of hot water and wash and go, and it's done in moments, as opposed to the forever feeling like I'm scrubbing the garbage off of this. And I have another one of these too that fits size-wise for, let's say if I'm doing a couple of things side by side, I can put them on here. And this just allows me to have them be nice and stable for moving in and out of the oven. So I will probably do a demo of something, maybe some muffins at some point during this time frame coming up. But for now, that's what I wanted to do, is to take a few moments and share with you my love for the silicone molds and how great they are. Let me know if you have any questions.